The one takeaway working on every Kim Group project is if there is a will, there is a way. And Katie has the will, always.
If there's an obstacle, they will not stop until there's a resolution to it or the answer is it can't be done.
They generate a lot of excitement around their projects. They're young, energetic, stuff that we don't see with your typical development companies.
Very passionate in what they do. They maintain their focus, they maintain trying to make sure that the project goes forward and happens.
Nice to work with such a good partner in these economic development, community development endeavors.
Working with the Kim Group has been so great because they've been there for every step of the way.
The Kim Group has taken a project that everyone in the community thought was kind of foolish, an old building like this.
It was really an eyesore that most people thought needed to be tore down, to be honest with you.
And they've taken that and they've developed it into an award-winning project and a first-class facility for Peoria Heights. It was something that we were very proud to be associated with.
Well, my name is Jeff Heapner. I am the owner, along with my wife Martha, of Trefzgers Bakery. We've owned the bakery since 1993. We were approached by the village of Peoria Heights in order to find a new location for our 150-year-old business. We're coming from a building that was 5,000 square feet.
It was so crowded and uncomfortable and impossible to really build.
We were stagnant in the old business, and we knew that in order to expand our business, we needed to have a building that was at least twice the size.
When we first walked through this building with Jeff and Martha, there were pieces of the floor missing. The roof was leaking in multiple spaces. This building had had about 5 fires.
And we right there and then said, this is it. We know this is the place we want.
Our goal throughout the whole plan was to keep the building itself, let it show its character. Working with the Kim Group, I see a lot of preservation at heart.
It was a lot of sharing our vision and really listening to Jeff and Martha and what they wanted this building to become.
Katie knew how to take our ideas and make them a reality. We are bakers. That's all we are. We're not finance people. Our process would have been buy the building and then try to figure out how to remodel it. We would have totally messed this place up if we didn't have somebody holding our hands through the whole process.
I think the one thing that we take away from a project like this is the impact that it's made on the community.
To repurpose an old building that had sat vacant not only for years but for decades, it's really spurred a lot of additional economic development in many ways.
The vision that the Kim Group has when they come into an area, they're not looking to just do one-offs, and make their money and leave the community. They're looking to invest in the community and be partners with the community and kind of see how they can transition and change the community and make it a better place to live. So
They're very involved in the community, and I think there's a lot of folks within the area that really appreciate the commitments that they have and how they bring everything back home.
Some of these buildings that you've driven by for many years that are abandoned and fallen apart, it's nice to see that someone has taken an interest. And the Kim Group brought that vision to light, and look at the building now. It's something that everyone that's involved in the project can be proud of.
Growing up in Central Illinois, knowing Trefzgers' name, being a part of the team to help put it into a 100-plus-year-old building with the history behind this, one of the most rewarding projects I think I could have worked on.
The main thing is that they make the process fun and exciting to kind of take away the stress of the project. So working with the Kim Group is easy. We don't have the issues that we have with a lot of other companies or developers that we work with.
The Kim Group stands by what they're doing, and walking us through the whole process, again, is something that other developers don't do.
There's passion behind their projects, and the projects are successful, they're beautiful, and customers thoroughly enjoy, I think, the process that the Kim Group goes through.
The one thing I want people to understand when working with the Kim Group is how personal we take each and every project. When we take on a project, we take on everything. We take on understanding personally what our owners want to accomplish. We always say we have to know the people behind the business before we can help build the business. Understanding what drives our clients, understanding what enables them, helps us to provide not only a building or a development, but to provide a structure for them to take their business to the next level.